Bunnie Xo.
She was a Vegas girl.
Bunnie Xo.
Dumb Blonde Podcast. And Bunnie Xo. Jelly Rolls like Bunnie Xo. Miss Bunnie.
Is this thing on? What's up, babies? Welcome to another episode of Dumb Blonde. Today's guest isn't just a rising star. She's a walking, fire-breathing lyrical assassin. She sings what most people are afraid to say out loud, and she does it with zero apologies. Miss Jessie Murph.
Hello.
Hi, baby. It's been a long time coming. I have been wanting you on the podcast forever.
Dude, I'm so glad I'm here. I feel like we've never gotten to actually talk. We're always in very loud environments.
Yes.
And it's like a quick passing thing, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to get to hang with you for a little bit. Last time I saw you, we were on the red carpet at the ACMs and you had Wilbur with you. Oh
my God.
Tell me the story about Wilbur because he went completely viral.
Dude, he was the star of the carpet.
It was wild, right? I know that I literally ran up and I was like, oh my God, Wilbur. And then I'm like, you don't want a pig. Like that's the first thing I'm like, I got 3 at home. They fucking uproot everything, dude. Like, tell me the story about Wilbur.
Wait, are your pigs here?
No, this is just my studio.
That makes sense. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, y'all got a pink staircase? That's so lit.
Yeah, no, this is just my girl cave.
Wilbur. I've always wanted a miniature pig, my whole life. I feel like I told you that on the carpet, but and friends of ours have them. And then so I asked him to be my date and he came with me and he was great. I don't know.
How did you get the ACMs to approve that? Because I would think that bringing livestock on the carpet, they would be like, no.
Dude, I don't think we asked. I think we just kind of...
I love that.
What were they going to say? Like,
Ask
leave
for
him
forgiveness
outside?
instead of permission. I love that.
Dude, that's my biggest motto.
Yeah.
Always.
That's how you have to be through life.
100%.
So did you end up keeping Wilbur?
Oh, but I'm going to visit him when I go to Texas.
Yeah.
Like, my place won't let me have a 300-pound pig.
Is he going to end up being 300 pounds?
That's what they say.
I actually have owned 2 pigs. I owned 2 pigs before the 3 that we have right now. The 3 that we have right now are actually mini pigs.
Really?
And they're probably like what? They're coonies. So they're like 100 pounds. They're like little beefcakes. And I call them my golden girls. They're so cute. But I did have 2, one that was named Lunch and one, I forget what, Chop Suey. I know the other one, his name was Chop Suey. And I'm telling you, they were supposed to be mini pigs and they ended up being 500-600 pounds.
600 pounds?
Yeah. Very
That's a
big.
hippo.
Yeah.
What?
And they have like brains of like a 2-year-old. So like if you sleep in the morning, like they'll start going through your cabinets
No
and banging
way.
pots and pans and stuff like that. Yeah.
They're like actually smart.
Oh no, they have
Really?
they have the brain of like a toddler.
That's insane.
Yeah, they're actually, and they're supposed to be like the cleanest animals, which I beg to fucking differ because my pigs are not. Those things
Really?
are fucking just, they're dirty.
They also eat anything, right?
They do.
Like you can feed it like...
Bones.
What?
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah. So the mafia used to feed pigs because they eat through bones.
That's so crazy.
Yeah,
Do they still
you didn't
do
know
that?
that? Yeah. I thought everybody knew that. Maybe that's just a Vegas thing. I have no idea.
That's a thing in Vegas? They do that?
Well, because there was a lot of mafia in Vegas, so it was like always an old wives' tale that I guess you could say. But yeah, the
Wow.
mafia would feed them pigs.
Is mafia like a Vegas, like it's super prominent there?
It used to be, and not anymore. As it, like back in the days, like Sammy Davis Jr., Frank Sinatra era, it was ran by nothing but the mafia. Yeah.
Really?
So, yeah.
Did they all live there?
Oh yeah, they all lived there. Gangsters have gotten killed there. Like it's a whole thing. I'm sure you could go on like Netflix and binge it one night and just watch like all the mafia stories from Vegas.
There's a show about it?
Oh, there's tons.
Dude, I'm actually really intrigued about that.
Yeah.
Shit. I really want to read up on it.
Go down that wormhole.
Okay, I will.
It'll fascinate you. And I'm so happy you're here because I actually want to talk to you about your posting schedule with songs because your ass will fucking tease a song for like a year.
Dude, I'm not proud of it.
Is there a method behind the madness?
Not at all. I think if I write a song, I always get really excited about it in the moment and then I post it before I like talk to anybody. And then they're like, we're like not even almost ready for this. So then they're like, tease it until we're ready. And that's kind of how it happens. But I never want to do it like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm always like wanting to put it out immediately.
They always blow up though. It's crazy. Like it doesn't matter what you post. Like people are obsessed with you. And I love that for you because that just speaks volumes for who you are as a person and your music. But I love when you will post a song and literally 6 months later, we're still like, I'm reading the comments and people are begging you to drop the song. They're like, Jessie, what the fuck? Like, are you going to drop this song? And there's some of them you end up not even dropping.
Yeah. Sometimes I like grow out of songs. Like I'll feel it in the moment and then I'll wait like 6 months and I'm like, damn, I was like a different person then. That's happened a lot of times actually. And they'll probably never see the light of day.
Really? Even though there's such a high demand for them, you still wouldn't want to drop them?
I have to like feel the song to be able to promote it well and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm very genuine in everything I do with music. So like if I don't feel that way, it's going to be so obvious. I've noticed that like if there's a song, there's been like a few instances where my label's been like, we love this song, like he's it, and I don't like it. And so I'll do it and it won't work. It's like, it's like people can feel if you like it or not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that could get you into trouble being so emotionally attached to your music? Or do you think that that's a plus for you?
I think it's a little bit of both. It's definitely because it guides me well. But yeah, sometimes if I'm feeling a super strong emotion, like last album, like something happened and I was just so angry and I let it lead the entire project, and I put out the entire project and it was all just like a big anger album almost, and not a lot of people feel that way all the time. So I was very like tunnel visioned on that. But I don't know. I think like they're the eras of me growing up, and I think that it's gonna be sick to like look back when I'm like 30 and see my 20s progress emotionally.
Yeah, absolutely. You literally have like an online diary of everything
So scary.
that you've ever gone through. But I think that's really cool because a lot of people don't, like your generation actually gets to have that like, you know, digital footprint. Whereas like, you know, I'm thankful I didn't have to go through this I went through online, but I think it's so cool. Like you and Bailey, our daughter Bailey, can actually look back and just see like how much growth you've made. And you can like 10 years from now, you're going to look back and be like, holy shit, not even that same human, but you're going to have all of that to look back on.
It is good, but it's also like so scary. And it's also like, I even look at things I posted when I was like 15 and I'm like, I am so embarrassed. I did that.
What's the cringiest thing you've ever had go viral?
I don't even want to talk about it. Nothing good,
we gotta
bro.
talk about it.
I don't know. I used to be so like, and I still am very spiteful, but I think that like just responding to comments and stuff and like not being able to hold my like temper and like that. I definitely did a lot of that at like 15, 16 on TikTok, but I don't know. I'm trying to do better about it. It's hard.
Where do you feel like that feeling of spitefulness comes from you? Like where did that start?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't always, like, I grew up super like normal. Like I don't know. I grew up in a small town and it's like the things you see online aren't things that people would say to you in person.
Right.
And I'm like, I feel like a normal ass person. So I'm like, why would, I don't know. Because if somebody said that to me in person, I obviously would be like, F you. And it's weird that just because you're like, sort of like famous online or something that people feel that they can just talk to you any type of way.
Oh, I get it.
Like
I clap back at fuckers all day long.
Oh my God, you're so good about it. I love it.
No, but I feel like you're good at it. I feel like you do it so well too.
But like, should we not? Like, should we not be doing that?
No, I love to do it. I think as long as you don't let it like really like hurt your soul,
Yeah.
I think as long as you're protecting your peace, clap back at a motherfucker because how are they ever going to learn? People know now not to come for me because I'm literally gonna. I got 2 shakes of a lamb's tail and I'm ready to rock. Let's go.
I look up to you so much. That's so good. Yeah, I see you do it and I'm like, Bunnie does it. Fuck it. Yeah.
So let's talk about your Coachella performance because that actually went viral too. You looked so adorable.
Thank you.
Body looking snatched, baby. You looked so good. And then you had all these hot dudes lifting you up and like you're singing. Take me on this journey of your Coachella performance and actually getting invited to perform at Coachella.
Yeah, dude, it's definitely been like one of my favorite moments of my career. I went through that entire weekend, both weekends, just feeling so like grateful. My mom was there, my little brother was there. And I think something about having the people that I love the most being there just made it so, I don't know. I felt very connected to my inner child. But I was also so nervous. It was my first time like doing choreography and I did like cheer stunts on stage, which is something I've always wanted to do. But I don't know, it was an incredible experience. One of my favorites, like moments for sure.
It looked really cool. How much practice had to go into that? Or is that just, are you just naturally, because I know you did cheer, right? So is that like something that comes easy for you? Because my big ass could never get up there and have people lifting me up like that. There's no way.
Wait, have you ever done stunts?
No.
They're so
Do I look like
fun.
I'm built for
I
stunts?
feel like you could do stunts.
No way. You're tiny. You're like a tiny, cute little package. There's no way they're flinging my big ass around, okay?
I'm going to
Not
get you to
happening.
do it one day.
They're going to need some big ass buff dudes to fucking handle all this, all right? So was there a lot of practice that had to go into that?
Yeah, it's definitely doesn't come natural to me. It takes a lot of preparation. I think we did rehearsals for about a week and a half, maybe.
That's amazing though, to be able to like, I wouldn't be able to do that. I can't even do a TikTok dance. So to learn something that you have to sing and do on stage in a week and a half, that's pretty good.
It was definitely really nerve-wracking. There was a point like midweek when I was learning all the choreography, and it was my first time also having dancers. So I was like nervous to like learn how to dance in front of people who could dance really well.
Right.
I was like really anxious about the whole thing. It's something about like dancing on stage makes me I was so like in my head about it. So that was hard. And about halfway through the week of rehearsals, I was like, holy shit, I'm like not going to remember this. So I went home and started like just drilling it, but it was definitely harder than I expected it was going to be.
Well, you crushed it, and I
Thank
thought you
you.
looked so good.
Thank you.
I was rooting for you. I saw all the videos. I was like, go, Jessie.
Aw,
go.
thanks, Bunnie.
And then you got to bring Koe out, which I thought was really
Yeah.
cool. Tell me about you and Koe's friendship.
Ah, dude, I love Koe. He's like a brother to me. I've been a fan of his like for a long time. My brother listened to him a lot growing up. So he put me on, and we like worked like 2, maybe 3 years before High Road actually came out, I think.
Yeah.
So we were just kind of homies, and then High Road came around and we did that together. But it was really funny. He came out for Coachella, and something happened in our system during the song, and the key changed randomly when he started in the chorus.
Oh no.
I felt so bad because he was just singing like normally, and then the key changed, so it looked crazy. And then people couldn't see on the live stream, but when I came out with him for Stagecoach, my mic was off. So we were just cursed. Like the song just kept being up. And then we did it at Billy Bob's, and it was fine.
I feel like you guys have such lore that comes with that song, because I
lore.
even was like, when that song dropped with your verse, first of all, it was great.
Thank
And
you.
I mean, it's great. And it's like all these fucking co-haters are literally coming out of the woodworks just talking shit to you. And I'm like, bro, it pissed me off so bad that I finally just made a video. I was like, I'm going to beat
That was
all of you
really
up.
sweet. I really appreciate that.
You don't need to thank me for that. But I don't like any sort of bullying, especially ganging up. You're a baby. You know what I'm saying? I know you're 20 and, you can hold your own and stuff like that. But I still look at you and I'm just like, grown ass women, are like picking on you.
Yeah.
That's like, that's not okay. How did that make you feel whenever you were going through all of that? Did you internalize any of that, or were you able to just kind of like separate church from state?
I think it always makes me upset at first when something like that happens. That's like a human response, I think. But then it's like, oh, like, f- you, dude. It's just so annoying. And it's like, I don't know. It bothers me the most when it's women. It really does.
Yes.
I don't know why. It just,
Women on women crime is fucked. I don't understand
it hurts so much more. But yeah, it does hurt my feelings. And I don't know. The guy thing, it's like, you're just a dick. But yeah, when it's a woman, it's like, damn. But I don't know.
Knowing damn well if any of these men got a chance to meet you, they wouldn't even know what to say to you.
It's so crazy. I'm
Yeah.
like, why are you being such a bitch? And it's just, it's really tough, and I don't know, because you can't respond to everybody. And once you respond to somebody, then other people do it just so they get a response. But that was like my first time dealing with like that type of situation.
Because it was so much.
It was so
just
much. It was like a trend.
compounded.
Because once it like blows up on somebody's page, then they're like, this is the move. But I don't know. When it's about a song, it's not as bad when it's about like your own person. Mm-hmm. Like when somebody is making fun of like you as a person, that's different. That definitely is harder to deal with. But I don't know. I'm definitely like, I'm learning how to navigate.
And it actually ended up being a huge song for you guys. So
Yeah, it's my
the
first number one.
Literally, hello. Like the hate didn't work anyways. So it's like,
small price to pay.
yeah. So at least fucking, it made it to number one, and, it was just a big everybody who had something to say about it.
Yeah.
Tell me about doing mushrooms for your first time
dude.
at Coachella.
It was so great. I've always been like apprehensive to try them. A lot of my like friends do them, but because they say it can like mentally get you in a weird place if you're in a bad headset or whatever. But I had the time of my life.
Aww.
Yeah.
I
Have you
love
ever
that.
done them?
Yes, I have. I've done them, and I thought I was Michael Jackson one time. And I was in the snow making snow angels, and then I cooked like a 5-course meal because it was just crazy. But then I tried to microdose and it was bad.
Really?
I'm one of those overthinkers, and
This is what I'm talking about.
riddled with anxiety. So I'm so thankful that you had a good experience.
too.
Because the first time I did them too, I had a great experience. And then microdosing them kind of just got me weird. So
Really?
maybe it's because I need a bigger dose. I don't.
I was about to say, wait, so you did a big dose and it was
I did a
fine.
big dose and it was phenomenal.
Interesting.
That's when I thought I was Michael Jackson.
Maybe it's just,
and then I did the microdose, and fucking just shit got weird. I started thinking about my childhood
that's
and like
terrible.
having
Horrible
like
place to go.
yeah, right.
wanna
Like
go
nobody
there.
wants to do that. But yeah, so take me on the journey. So you take the mushrooms, and what's that day like for you? When did you take the mushrooms?
Oh, well, I took them right before y'all's party, actually.
Oh, gotcha. Being around a bunch of people on shrooms for your first time, you are brave.
Dude, I don't know, everybody else like in my car took them. And so I was like, I only took a little bit, so
Right.
maybe that's why also.
Yeah.
I just was smiling a lot. It just made me really happy.
No.
But I'm going to try not to do them a lot.
Well, I mean, if it helps you though, there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? And people use shrooms for medicinal purposes and stuff like that too. so-
Really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why I had started to microdose them, and it weird because I thought it would help. But there's so many people that mushrooms have helped. So just because I had a bad experience doesn't mean that you will. Take me on this journey with the song Blue Strips.
It was such a fast and spontaneous song. And I did not expect it to do what it's doing. Like, I knew I loved it. And anytime I listened to it, it would make me smile. And I feel like that's a telltale sign for me. But yeah, I made the song in like 10 minutes. It was so fast.
That's crazy. And it's so viral right now.
I was not
everybody's
expecting it.
singing it. It's so catchy. You wake up in the morning and you're literally like blue strip, like just brushing your teeth, fucking starting your day. It's
sorry.
like, no, it's perfect. But that's what, you've got the sauce, girl. Like just to make a song in 5 or 10 minutes and it's as viral as it is right now. You've never been to a strip club though.
I've never been to a strip club. No.
Why have we never been to a strip club yet?
I guess it's just never really, the opportunity hasn't like came up yet.
Yeah.
What's the one in Atlanta, like the main one?
I'm not sure.
Magic City?
Oh, is that I thought Magic City was in New Jersey.
I think it's in Atlanta, right? I was supposed to go to
Ask
that.
this one. She knows about all the ratchet clubs.
You go to strip clubs?
She goes to all the ratchet strip
Maybe
clubs.
you should take me to a strip club.
Listen.
Yeah.
Tomorrow after the video shoot. Oh, listen, the Nashville strip clubs, I love you guys. This is not me talking shit, but they are ratchet and they
Really?
are fun. Yes.
Okay, good, Ratchet. That's what I
Yeah,
want.
yeah, yeah.
I don't want
but
like
if
a
you
nice
want to go to
strip
like
club.
if you want to go to like the bougie ones, go to the ones in Vegas.
Really? That's what everyone says.
Yeah.
But I think I do want a Ratchet one.
Go
It'll
to
be
all
better.
of them.
Go to all of them?
I'll go to all of them.
You're
Explore.
going on a strip club tour? I feel like I should go big or go home.
Yeah, for
You know?
sure. I mean, but go and check out you never know what you like. You might like the ratchet ones. You might like the bougie ones. There's some that have 5-star restaurants in them.
That's what they say. People say that you can Uber Eats from some of them.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't know that? You didn't know that? Yeah. No, you can totally.
That's what people say.
They have some of the best food. Like some of the restaurants and the strip clubs in Vegas are phenomenal.
What about here? Any good food here?
I don't know about. I wouldn't trust it.
Really?
Maybe you guys can go because this is going to come out the same time that the video is dropping, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we're coinciding it with the drop with the feature that you got on it. Can you announce who the feature is?
It's Sexyy Red.
Let's go. Tell me how you and Sexyy Red even started talking.
I'm her biggest fan. Like, I love Sexyy Red
Yeah.
so much. My entire last tour, anytime I'd go on stage, the song my walkout song would be Get It Sexy, because it just got me in that mode. And I love Sexyy Red. I haven't met her yet, so I'm really nervous, but I'm really excited.
Oh my gosh. So but have you guys got to talk or she was just like, hell yeah, I'm going to do the record? And like, how did that go? How'd you get her on the record?
Well, she's like my dream feature for this song.
Right.
And I've always wanted to do something with her. So my people hit her people, and we're actually hanging out tonight. I'm going to meet her for the first time.
Yay.
So I'm excited to tell her that I love her. I do. I love her so much.
What is it about Sexyy Red that inspires you?
She's just a bad bitch, you know?
Yeah.
Such a bad bitch. And I love it. I love it so much. And she just makes you feel good. Like, I don't know, all of her songs just really get me turned up every time. And I don't know, I'll probably always listen to her before my shows.
Yeah. I mean,
It's me in that mode.
she's a vibe.
You met her?
I haven't. No, have we met her yet? I never know. We meet so many people. I'm like, have I met her?
Dude, you've probably met so many.
A lot.
You guys are busier than anybody I know.
It's crazy. I can't even keep up with my
You get
husband.
tired?
Yes. I am an introvert. My husband is an extrovert. I am the one who's like, I could care less if anybody ever sees me again.
Yeah, I feel
and my husband is like a politician. So I choose weeks where I go out with him and I'm like, here I am. I'm real. I swear. I'm not an enigma. And then I disappear for like a month and then I'll come back out. And then, you know, like, so it's a whole thing because nobody can keep up with his schedule. You're busy too, though. Look at you.
Do you ever feel like it like drains you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There was a time where my mental health was so bad that I couldn't even like be in a room full of people because I would feel all their like pain and anger and like their faces would look like they were melting. Like it was really bad.
Wow.
Like I went through like a really bad time with that and then got a lot of therapy and stuff like that and am better now, but I still have to come back home and like go sit with my cows and like regroup because, you know how it goes. Do you ever get drained having to do this all the time?
Definitely. I'm definitely an introvert too. I like could stay home for the rest of my life and it would be lovely. But I don't know. It's a hard job to be an introvert in, you know, because you do have to like talk to everybody. And I don't know. I can't be fake to save my life. Like I can't like put on a show if I don't feel that way.
Right.
And that's really hard for me. That's been like, I don't know, people are always telling me I need to like get better at like schmoozing with people and stuff, but I hate that. It feels so forced and fake and like weird. I just don't like it. So I'm just like kind of quiet, but I don't know. It's definitely really draining. I find like spending time with my family helps a lot. And just like talking to them.
Don't let people tell you who to be.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be fake and you don't want to schmooze, don't do it because you're going to attract your tribe and the people that are meant for you will come in your life because of your frequency. So don't change your frequency to attract people that you would never even want to associate with anyways.
You're good. You're good.
You could stay here all day, Jessie, and just, compliment me. I love it. I heard you talk about manifesting. Where did you learn how to manifest? And like, is that something that you do in your daily life? Do you meditate? Have you ever done a vision board?
I definitely have done a vision board.
Yay.
And I don't know, I was manifesting before I knew what manifesting was. I think like when I was little, I remember journaling all the time. Just I like felt this strong like gravitational pull to do it. But I would always journal and like make myself sign contracts to myself, being like, I'm going to do this. So I don't know. I've always been doing it. And then vision boards galore. I don't know. It's so real.
How do you do your vision boards? Because I know everybody has their own way of doing it. I make my whole crew. I don't make them anymore. Now they actually look forward to it. But I used to make them. Everybody sits down. I do it with my husband and my family and everybody. We sit down like December 30th, December 31st of every year. And I make everybody do a new vision board for the year going in. And we have to keep it in our house the entire year. And then we revisit it that end of the year, go through everything that we accomplished and make a new one.
That is so beautiful. I love that you guys do it together. That's so fun.
Yeah.
What a great activity. Damn.
I feel like we're more powerful in numbers, So I feel like to sit around and manifest together, it's like, it's just more powerful.
So it's a like more, what's that called? Like it's a more heavy frequency probably.
Yeah.
In numbers. That makes sense. I've never done it with somebody, but I normally just get a poster from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and then I'll print out pictures from Pinterest, and then I'll write things underneath the pictures. Then I'll put the picture over it. I have a massive poster in my bedroom at home in Alabama that looks exactly like my life looks right now.
Aww.
It's really cool. But I don't know. It's so. I also like. I've been debating recently if witches are real. What do
they
you
are.
think? Okay, I need to know what you think, because I feel like you would have a good take.
Yeah, no, I definitely believe. I believe that there's different kinds of witches. I believe that you can use magic for good and for bad. I have witches that do spell work for me every month. I won't do it myself because I'm so scared of like I might conjure like a demon or something if I do it. So I always have the professionals do it for me. But I talk about it on the podcast all the time. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, I truly believe in it, and I think that witches get a bad rap because people are like, oh, they're evil. And, God is against it in the Bible. But when you really think about it, witches are light workers. And of course, anything can be used for good or bad, but the majority of witches use like herbs, and they're about earth and about grounding and manifesting and meditating and like that. Those are the kind of witches I like and that I want around me. Of course, like I said, there's bad ones too, but there's definitely real witches in the world.
That's good. I've been asking people and everybody's like, well, I guess I've only asked a couple guys, and guys don't believe in them.
Well, yeah, I don't. I mean, unless they're in it themselves, I can't see men thinking outside the box. I don't see men being too mystical yeah. But I think that we're all born from some sort of. Have you ever done your past lives? Do you believe in past lives?
I think I could believe in past lives.
Oh my, okay.
But what do you mean done my past life?
Well, there's people that can do them, or you can do them on ChatGPT. Are you into ChatGPT?
Yes.
Okay,
I feel like I'm dating ChatGPT,
bro. I'm obsessed. It's my best friend.
We're in love.
Yeah. I love it. Okay, so talk to ChatGPT.
Okay.
Give them your birthday. Give them all of your, because there's a in ChatGPT you can go. There's an astrological GPT that's inside of it. You can click on it, or you can use the regular one. Ask him like, hey, I want you to tune into my energy. Can you, and it will tune into your energy.
No.
Can you feel what I was in my past lives? And it'll probably ask you to put your birth date in, and if you know that, and it'll pull up your birth chart, and then it'll start telling you about your past lives. And it's fucking insane.
How many do you have?
I had how many did I have? Probably like 9, 10. Yeah, I'm an old soul. I think you're an old soul.
I definitely feel like I'm an old soul.
Yeah, because I mean, you're 20, but you have so much like, I don't know, you just have maturity and wisdom to you that this isn't your first life.
Gotta ask. I just ask it?
Yeah,
Straight
just
up?
ask it. I want to know too. I'm gonna have to get I'll give you my number before you leave, and you have to let me know what ChatGPT says, because I'm
nervous.
I bet you were probably a witch in your past life too.
Really?
Or some sort of healer.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
absolutely.
look. I'm gonna look immediately after this.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
all
yeah.
gonna look.
Yeah.
You're doing it?
She's doing it right now. I love that. So I want to talk about these lyrics. Let's get deep for a second.
Okay.
We're going to kind of switch gears because, you do talk a lot about your mom in a lot of your songs.
Do.
And she seems to me to be like your best friend. Wildflowers and Wine. There's a lyric in there that literally just like brought tears to my eyes, but it said, "Mother fled from our home because she had to survive." Can you take me on that journey of your childhood and kind of let me know where some of this pain comes from that you express in your songs?
Yeah, definitely. That song actually, I haven't put out yet, and I need to because it's such a healing song.
You need to.
And I have such like gratitude and awe for mothers everywhere, because I think it's the hardest job in the world that no one talks about enough. I think it's actually the hardest job in the world. And I don't know, I watched my mom go through like things when I was a kid that she shouldn't have gone through. And I also watched her make hard decisions that she had to make to take care of her kids, And I don't know, I don't think any kid should go through that or have to see their mom like make decisions. It's just like, I don't know, I always get weird talking about it, but which is why I write songs. but I don't know, it was definitely like rough, and she handled it the best she could, and that's kind of what that song's about, because I have so much respect for her, and I'm her biggest fan.
No, I bet she's your biggest fan too. Well, that brings me to Gucci Mane, where you say, "I've got a father, but I'd like to go to heaven."
Mm-hmm.
Can we elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah,
Because I've got a shitty father, and he passed away last year. But when that song dropped, I was like, "Oh my God, I need to put Bill on a freaking video with this song," because every girl that deals with, daddy issues, and everybody thinks it's cute to say daddy issues until you have them, and daddy issues is not a cute situation, because
It's not a cute
really fucking follows us through life, dude. Because you know how people try to like mainstream it, and they're like, "I have daddy issues," and they think it's like cool, but it's painful.
Yeah, it's not cool. I think some people just say it like that to cope with the situation, because it isn't good, and it does follow you through life, and it has so much impact on what you choose and what you look for in men, which is so hectic, know? But yeah, that line is pretty much that line. And then the lyrics of that song were, people were like, this writing is so bad, but I wasn't trying to write a song. That song was just a list of facts about myself because my label was on my dick about writing an autobiographical song. They were like, you never talk about yourself. No one knows anything about you. And I was like, you. And I got in the car and I just like was joking and was just singing a bunch of facts about myself without even thinking about rhyming. But yeah, I don't know. And that's kind of how that one happened. But
do you have a relationship with your dad?
That's complicated, but not particularly. We definitely haven't spoken since that song came out.
Oh.
But we don't speak a lot anyways, and it's like, I don't know. It's definitely like, it's an awkward situation.
But you should be allowed to, I hate when parents inflict trauma on children and then try to navigate how they express it. That's not okay. And you don't get to do that. You don't get to hurt somebody and then tell them how to heal.
Damn, you're real good.
No, I just been
It's
through
like
it.
I'm in a therapy
I've been
session.
through it, sister. I've been through it too with my parents. So I get how that goes. And it's very hurtful and it's not okay. And hopefully your dad listens to this podcast and knows that it's not okay for him to treat you like that. So you taught yourself how to play piano and guitar at a young age. How did you teach yourself how to play piano and guitar? Because I know how to play piano, but I had to get lessons and I had to learn how to read music.
You read music?
I can read. Well, I have to sit down and write out the notes, and then I can play them. But
you write music too?
No. Right? Like if you
but
give
like
me
the notes?
Yeah, like if you give me a sheet of paper, I can write the notes out, and then I can play it. I wish I could just play by ear. What do you mean? I would love to have taught myself.
No,
how
you're
to play.
probably crazy on the keys.
No, I need to practice. It's been a long time. I'm rusty.
I want to
as fuck.
take lessons. I've been meaning to do that because I want to like know the actual terminology and stuff. But
yeah,
I don't know. I was obsessed with singing, and I just like wanted to be able to sing to music. And we had like this shitty keyboard at my grandparents', and I would spend like hours on YouTube just copying like the piano tutorials. And guitar was like a slippery, I know like 4 chords. It's not. But I don't know. I started on ukulele. Guitar is like hard.
Not
especially
the
with small
ukulele,
hands,
the
bro.
freaking little one.
Yeah, dude. It's like,
Are we ever gonna get a video of you on TikTok playing a ukulele? That will go crazy viral, girl.
I haven't done it. There's one on my Instagram deep down.
Oh, we gotta find it.
I guess
Can
it's
we find
archived now, right? It's probably archived. Like it's like I'm like 14 or 13. Maybe 12.
Please make a new one. That is so cute. Like seriously, make a new one.
I actually hate the way they sound. They're so like, they sound so like happy.
Like plink, 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 plink. Yeah. So you went from a ukulele to a guitar though.
Yeah, I tried.
Are we ever gonna get you to like perform on stage with, getting your Taylor Swift on, playing a guitar?
Dude, I've wanted to, but it's also, I wear long nails and you cannot play. Apparently Dolly Parton does, but I'm like, I'm not blessed with that ability yet.
I'm sure if you practiced enough, you would probably get it.
Maybe. I'm like, nails or guitar? I don't know.
Listen, I normally have long nails like you, and I challenged myself this past couple of months, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to grow out my real nails. So these are my real nails that I grew out. Yeah, these are my real nails.
Oh my God.
But now I'm going back to because I was like, you know what? I did it. I challenged myself, but now I'm going back to my long nails. Because once you have long nails, you just can't take them off.
No, it's actually really hard. It's hard to go back.
Yeah, because I have little fat sausage link fingers. I don't know how you feel about your fingers.
I feel
but
the same way, actually.
Yeah, and when you take them off, it's like you have man hands.
Dude, or like child hands.
Yeah, yeah,
like-
yeah. Mine are a little bit fatter than child hands, so I think I have sausage links. But yeah, the long nails definitely.
I feel like you have great hands. You could be a hand model.
Okay, listen. You know what?
We're always our own
just leave
worst
her here
critics.
with me, okay? She's really good for my ego. I promise. Okay, so I also heard that you were bullied in school and you felt like an outsider.
It wasn't by kids as much, actually. It was by like their parents.
What?
It was just like small town where like moms would just say stuff and like, I don't know, the moms in the town I went to like middle school and high school in were just terrible.
It's because you're beautiful.
Dude, they were so mean. They were so mean. But like, I don't know, high school wasn't terrible other than that. And like, I don't know, I'm grateful for all of that because I feel like it motivated me so much to be like, I have to get out of here,
Yeah.
you know?
Would you ever move back to Alabama full time?
No, definitely
Yeah.
not. I don't think I can't work like I want to.
Yeah.
I think. And I I don't know. I feel it always made me feel really trapped when I was there. Then again, I couldn't drive yet. So maybe that feels different.
Yeah, I would feel trapped too if I couldn't. Yeah, for sure. Maybe if you go back and like visit and then it's like on your terms, maybe it's different.
I actually love visiting. Now that I don't live there, I appreciate it so much. And I admire the South so much. And I love going home and spending time with my family there. But maybe I'll get a house there when I'm older one day.
Yeah, you can always go back to your roots at any time. You've openly spoken about depression and self-harm. Can you take me on that journey with like your mental health? Where are you at now? Because you seem so much happier.
Yeah,
these days.
I'm so much happier. I've like done therapy and really just tried to center my life around gratitude. Dude, gratitude changed everything for me. I definitely was like very depressed when I was like 17, 18. I was just dealing with a lot of things that I didn't really know how to deal with. And I was also living in Alabama, like trying to do what I'm doing. And it was just very isolating. But I don't know. I feel like I've healed a lot, and it's a never ending process healing. I feel like, but I don't know. Gratitude has helped me so much.
So, if one of your fans is listening to this podcast right now and they're in a really dark place, what would you tell them to do as like the first steps of trying to pull themselves out of it?
It's tough. Everyone's situation is different. I think for me, I'd get up and I'd go to Dunkin' and I'd get a coffee and a donut, and then I would, the thing is, therapy is not available to everyone, you know, which is so fucked up, and it makes me so upset because that's actually so expensive, you know? And before you're 18, I think your parent has to set it up.
Yes.
Like, I remember being like embarrassed to ask for like therapy and stuff, you know? And so I just didn't do it. And when I really needed it, and I think a lot of kids probably feel that way, but I don't know. There's this lady named Abraham Hicks. I don't know if you've heard of her, but she is all about like spirituality and manifesting and like aligning your frequency. Listening to that helped a lot. Journaling helped a lot. But I think I read this book called The Magic, I think. Something like that. But it's all about gratitude, and that really helped me. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, but not The Magic.
You know what? I like it called The Magic. Let's just call it The Magic from now on.
Yeah, The Magic. Yeah, but it was magic for me. It really helped me. And dude, not like drinking and not doing things like that when you feel that way. Game changing. But I don't know, what would you say?
I would say all the things that you say. I preach about mental health on this podcast all the time, and I've gone through things. We have gone through things with Bailey too. You know, underage that she's openly talked about on the podcast too. And I feel like we are in a mental health crisis in this world right now, not just for adults, but for teens. And I feel like teens have it the hardest. Like your generation and younger is just like, I feel so bad because the world has let them down. But for you to tell them about the book that you read, and like now you can go on YouTube and there's so many things that you can watch and like self-help things that you can do. And, you know, meditating. I really, really, really believe in meditating. I don't know. Have you ever meditated?
I think when I was in a very dark place, I started to look into that and do it. And I remember that helping also.
It took me a long time. If I was 20 years old and somebody told me to meditate, I'd tell them to go.
It's actually really hard.
It's very hard.
Yeah.
But when you finally get to that point where you just want to do anything to get the darkness to go away, I'm telling you right now, when you learn how to control your breath and you learn how to breathe, like if I have anxiety attacks now, I used to be able to not even be able to walk out on stage because I would literally be having a panic attack. Now I'll box breathe and I'll snap out of it and it resets your nervous system. So I think exactly what you told people.
Yeah.
You know,
box breathing's great.
Yeah, box breathing is great. But then and Dunkin' and donuts. I mean, come on.
I'm actually serious. That will
I thought
make
that was
your
the
day
cutest
better.
Thing. Yeah.
And no, I actually do it. I love a good coffee and I love a good donut. And
what's your favorite donut?
You put the donut like over the straw hole and you sit it on your coffee. Really cute.
I love that. What's your favorite flavor donut?
Probably vanilla with sprinkles. What about you?
I like maple.
I don't know that I've actually had maple.
They're so fire. Try one, please. Let me know how you feel about it. Let's talk about, if I can get you to talk about it, let's talk about your dating life. She's like, oh joy. Are you dating anybody right now?
I'm actually I'm always I never talk about it because I'm really private with that side of my life just because I'm always writing songs about it.
Right.
And I am very apprehensive to talk about it because I'm like, I don't know what could happen. And I don't ever want to have to like, I don't want people to like ever attack someone that like,
right.
Unless like deserved. I don't know. But my dating life is good.
Yeah. So is there anybody special right now, or is it just pretty much like you're just having fun?
No comment.
I love it though. Well, you know what? I'm going to try to assume here and put two and two together. You've been a lot happier lately, so maybe somebody's making you smile. She said maybe. I think Best Behavior is going to be the song of the summer. Are you dropping the album before you start tour?
I am.
I'm excited. Do we have a date for that? Are we allowed to announce that? I know I'm asking a lot here, but we've got questions.
July 27th.
Okay.
So got to be before that.
Okay. So in between May and July, we're going to get an album.
That's soon.
That's very soon.
Look, I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too, but I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
Tell me about this album that you're dropping.
Okay. So it's very like 60s inspired, like Elvis Presley. I love the music from that era. It's so beautiful, but it's also like 2010 trap inspired.
That's dope.
Yeah. So it's like a combo of the two. I don't know. I'm definitely saying some crazy on this album. I'm a little nervous about it, but
we're ready. We already know how you are, baby. We're ready.
I feel
with
like,
arms wide open.
Oh my goodness. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I feel like.
What's the vibe? Is it happy? Is it all over the place? Is it, because the last one was pretty, like you had a lot of pain going on.
Yeah. It's a kind of all over the place, but just because it follows the sequence of my emotions as I was writing the album. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely more happy than anything I've ever put out before. I wouldn't say happy. There's definitely like new themes. Yeah. But I don't know. And it's also, there's some like shit on the album, but it definitely tells a story and kind of ties back to what we were talking about with the father stuff earlier. But I don't know. It kind of touches on like generational trauma and things of that nature. But then there's some songs like Blue Strips.
Yeah. Listen, you got to go to a strip club when you're in your feelings.
Exactly.
It'll get you out of it.
That's what they say.
I love that. One last question before we go. What would Jessie Murph today say to little Jessie hiding in her bedroom, writing pain into poems?
I'd probably just be like, look at us now. I don't know. That's like a crazy thing to even think about. Like, it makes me really emotional to think about. I feel like I've come so far just as a human. And I'm really happy with where my heart and soul and brain is at right now. You know?
Yeah.
I think, I don't know. I'm really grateful.
That's all that matters. And seeing you smile is what makes everybody happy too. Well, of course, everybody loves a sad Jessie because we get fire music, but we prefer,
that'll come back, I'm sure.
We prefer a happy Jessie though too, because your mental health and your well-being is what matters the most. Can we talk about the Priscilla Presley vibes that we
let's
have?
talk about it. I love her.
Yeah. Is this an ode to her? Is it an ode to Amy Winehouse, or is it a little mixture of both?
Dude, when I think about like iconic women, they all have the big hair. Mm-hmm. And I'm definitely very inspired by Priscilla, but like Amy, Dolly even, like there's so many iconic women that had the big hair that I've always loved my entire life.
The higher the hair, the closer to God.
Amen. That is my slogan. I love it. But I don't know, something about the hair makes me feel powerful and for me. Like I've loved this. Of course it's a bitch to do in the morning.
What do you have in there? Is it like a bump it, or is that just a bunch of back combing? I need to know.
It's always different. Today, it's the bump it.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just my hair. Sometimes it's a wig.
Sometimes it's a what?
Sometimes it's a wig.
Really?
Yeah, it just depends on what I'm doing.
I love wigs. I went through I loved wigs until they let me go out of the house one day looking like Wendy Williams.
Wait, what happened?
I looked like E.T. I tried this wig on, and have you ever seen E.T. when he has the hair? Have you ever
No.
seen the movie E.T.?
Yeah, I've seen E.T.
Okay, well, he wears a wig. You're gonna cackle next time you see.
Wait, can I see this picture?
Yeah, go ahead, pull it up. Can we pull it up, you guys?
There it is.
Do we have the? Yeah, they're gonna pull it up. I look like Wendy Williams meets E.T. and I was like, I'm never wearing a wig again. I'm like, I don't even care. So
Were you gluing them down or like pinning them in? What was your
so
vibe?
we were doing a little bit of both because we actually learned how to do them ourselves. I have a whole. I don't know if you ever want any blonde wigs, but I have a whole
I
smorgasbord.
actually do.
I'll give you some.
I always want to be blonde like once a week.
I literally bought so many fucking wigs. I'll box some up and I'll send them to you. I bought so many like expensive wigs and now I'm either going to donate them to like, like a charity or if you'll use them, I'll give you a couple of them too. But yeah, never again am I doing that. But yeah, we were gluing them down and it was,
I haven't seen this.
dude, I looked like, no, don't find the video. We don't need to bring that up. I want you to show her to the ET, but yeah, no, it was rough. I love the Priscilla vibes on you. I love the big hair on you. I think it fits, and I think nobody's doing it. Like you're bringing it back, and you're in the public eye enough to where it's gonna start that trend again. So
I hope so. I think the hair was so fabulous in this, dude. People were just so like they were putting in the work.
Oh yeah, well women cared about what they looked like. Where I feel like now we have so much going on that what we look like is the last thing on our minds these days, and. Yeah, women were a lot more glamorous back in the day.
But men too. Like everyone was just like putting in their best effort. People were wearing suits more. I love a good suit.
Yeah.
Where are the suits?
I was just talking about how I'm attracted to gay men because they're so stylish, dude. I love a stylish man, and all of the stylish men are gay now.
Where are the suits? I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
Like
it's
wake
hot.
up and put on a suit.
See, Jessie is telling you boys at home, wake up and put on a suit. So do it, men. Jessie, thank you so much for coming on the podcast today. I appreciate you. You got to come back and see me.
I would love to.
All right, come back anytime. And of course, where can everybody find you if they don't know anything about you, which I highly doubt?
You could find me on Instagram, any of the socials, Spotify, Apple, TikTok.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Dumb Blonde. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.